Hello, it's Muhammad Amr, and today I am going to be introducing to you limits. But first, let's have a general information about limits. Why should we learn limits? One of the most basic and fundamental ideas of calculus is limit. Also, limits allows us to know what happens in a very small region around a point. And that doesn't mean the limit is not important, because two of the major formal definition of calculus depends on limit. So let's move on to definition of limit as a function. So suppose that the function of x is defined for all values of x near a, but we don't know the exact value of a. It's okay, we can use limit, and we write limit x approaches to a f of x equals to L. As shown in this graph, we can go to a from left and right side, but we can't get the exact value of a. No matter how x approaches a, f of x approaches L. So we use limit to describe this point. As we have mentioned, we can go to a from left side or right side. As in shown here is the left side of a limit and here is the right side, as shown in this cubic function. So we write the left side as limit x approaches to a from the left, f of x, and the right side limit x approaches to a from the right, f of x. And example of it, let's say that limit x approaches to 0 from the left, x cubed equal to 0, and limit x approaches to 0 from the right, x cubed equal to 0 too, as shown in the orange point. So the left side and the right side of the limit takes us to the theorem. The theorem says that a function has a limit of x approaches c if and only if the left side and the right side of limit are equal. You can't go to c directly and get its value. As you can see, we can define the limit here, but here we can't define it because the limit in the second one intersected in 2 points, and that is not available for a function. It's a bit confusing, so let's try on and solve an example. So we got f of x equals to x squared. What is the limit of x approaches to 2? What is f of x? So we start by drawing our quadratic function and marking a point and 2 to know our left side and right side, and starting getting the limits from right and left. So limit x approaches to 2 from the left, x squared is equal to 2, and limit x approaches to 2 from the right, x squared is equal to 4. As we can see, the left side and the right sides are equal, so we can get the limit as x approaches to 2 directly, which is limit x approaches to 2, x squared is equal to 4. Now we have solved this problem. It's your turn now. You get this graph and you have been asked to get the limit x approaches to 0. What is f of x? And what is the limit when x approaches to minus 2? What is f of x? Good luck with that. Thank you for watching and goodbye. Can you stop? You have finished. You can't stop me, I have no limits. But you have just stopped. أعمل لك شيء؟